Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel today. How are you all doing? My name is Lauren if you're new, and today we're continuing the videos of my Egypt series. So for those of you who are new, my Egypt series is basically me turning Oasis Springs into Egypt. So where we're currently at, I have actually built a few lots. There's still a few more to go, but we're getting there. And what we're building today is the market. So I really wanted the market to be a place where people can actually, well, Sims can actually come and they can sell things and they can buy things and they can shop things. And I wanted to make it look as authentic as possible. Now, I did use Google Images a little bit for a few reference pictures. These reference pictures, they do help me a bit because they do help to actually add a kind of an idea towards what colors you want to use and how it essentially should look in that time. Sorry for the little pop down. Sometimes the start and the alt key is next to each other, and I tell you what, I am just, no, always tapping the wrong one. So what I wanted to give this market a feel of is that it was all open air and it was truly an authentic vibe. So I wanted to add all these little half walls on top of the buildings to give an impression of a sort of roof with a balcony, and also to give the idea that all the buildings were different heights. Obviously, as you know with The Sims, we can't actually create a world where the walls are... It's really difficult to basically manipulate the floor plan so you have separate buildings. Sorry, it's my phone. Hello? Sorry about that. That was my boyfriend. Anyways, I will chop that out maybe. Anyway, what I'm saying is it's really hard to make all the different buildings go on different heights on the same lot. It's just very complicated. So using the half walls, it really gave that impression of it being different heights. Now, what you're seeing here really changes from the final look of the building. It's a similar aesthetic, but it's very, very different, which you will see as the video goes on. I actually had a lot of fun building this because I really wanted to give, I don't know, it was fun. It was a new challenge for me and it was very, very different. So I wanted to give this impression of a grand kind of open entrance walkway area. Finding the right archways was important. I kind of wanted to give like a random look to start with, and then I realized that it had to be uniform for it to work. You will notice as well as it goes on how much I was kind of planning. You can already see here how it's starting to take a little bit more shape. You can already tell how I was planning what shop was going to be what. So I think obviously we have a few stalls, we have a few that open stalls. I did struggle to hide essentially the stalls that you can buy that you already have. Here we go, it's starting to look a little bit more like a market now. You know the stores that you can buy where your Sims can sell things on? What do you call it? It's kind of, it looks like a wardrobe pasting table. I don't know how to describe it. I had trouble with that, trying to hide it looking modern. In the end, I ended up shoving it in the back where you can't really see it because I just thought it just looks a little bit crazy. But there's also going to be like a kind of like a mini spa area here where you can get massage. There's a marble workshop, herbs and spices. There is, I suppose we wouldn't call it an antiques market because obviously back then they weren't antiques. They were just fine goods like sculptures, things like this, made with gold and jewellery. There's a jewellery store in here as well. As you can see, I was just playing around with different roofs and things. I decided to put no roof on there and I actually trim it with something else as well. Now I think what I'm working on here is, yeah, so this front part here, this building, this is the marble workshop. So where they would have made a lot of sculptures and a lot of things like this. Oh, I also put one of these big, I think they call it the oblique towers. I also put one of the oblique towers in there as well. I end up listing this eventually as a retail, as it was the easiest way to make it, I suppose, work in a way that The Sims would be able to use it. Because, as I've said before, this isn't just going to be something that I create that isn't usable. I wanted to create something that The Sims can use and genuinely be active in the gameplay, because I really am planning on making Sims in the Egyptian style, so I can actually play in this world. I actually want to play in this world. Again, I was messing around with this. I hated it in the end and I got rid of it. So this kind of thing that you're seeing at the front, this like modern structure, it didn't stay. I was just gathering quite a few materials together just to see what I wanted to build and how I wanted to build it. These are obviously the things you would use. They're the jars. Sorry, my phone is going crazy. Let me put this on mute. They're the jars that you would use. They're the jars that they would use for organs when they passed away, when they died, when they were mummified, and it's how they would be stored in the tombs. I just wanted to get a load of Egyptian items that I had in my game out, just so I could see what I had and where I was going to place things. So I think I discovered that was not going to work, and I think I was trying to make it work, and then I just was like, no, time to go. Or I hope I said, like, no time to go. Sorry, that thing again. So yeah, I'm just playing around here. Sometimes there's not much to say, really, but I hope you enjoy my Egypt series. It's been a lot of fun. I'm actually, although this isn't really relevant to the Egyptian series, I'm actually thinking the next one that I'm going to be moving on to, I'm going to do a Greek and Roman, and I'm going to combine it in the same world. So I'm going to combine the two. One of my subscribers also said that he would like to see like a medieval kind of vibe of one. So again, this is the pottery shop here and the statue. I wanted to give it this kind of really rustic vibe. Popping quite a few of these clothing line things on the roofs, giving it that really authentic market feel. Adding in, do I leave a plant there? I don't think I do. I can't remember. Just looking at different wallpaper textures that I have. I went with this kind of whitewashed one. And then you can add kind of damaged parts into it. Oh, you're going to go downstairs, Marble? I think Mummy's got food for you. Mum, call Marble. Shake her food. Sorry, everybody. There's like so much going on today. It's crazy. Where was I? Yeah, I just wanted to give this really kind of, it's really worked in, rustic vibe of this studio. I think I achieved it, to be honest. I don't know why I thought the anchor was cute. All those stairs, they're definitely not cute for this. So, I mean, I know today is kind of a long video, but for those of you who are interested in the process, I think you will enjoy it. I think I spent 2 hours building this, 2.5, something like that. It's worth it though, because I don't know if I built this as a pool because I kind of like the idea of people, Sims, being able to sit around it and like sit on the edge and dangle their feet in. I kind of like that idea. So that's why I made it a pool. And then I added this really nice kind of texture around the edges. I thought it made it look cute. I love this watercolor for the Egyptian. I think it's really nice and rich and clear blue. It's really pretty. Now here I wanted to make like another kind of archway. I think I changed all these archways later. I can't remember. I think I ended up matching all the archways together. Oh, here we go. Yes, I do. So I think I end up matching them all. I think in this area here, this is where I end up doing it. That big statue there holding the bowl, when you're in live mode, the bowl actually has flames in it and fire. So it actually is a light source as well, which is quite nice. This is where I lined the tops, and this is where I feel the market really started to get its look together and really started to look more complete in a sense. This is where I feel that it really started to come together, I will say. Doing the little half wall on top of the little marble studio. Same there. I didn't like the edges that it gave without the half walls there. Yeah, I was just playing around and manipulating things until I thought they looked visually correct. Again, I really like the vibe that it's giving off already. I love these. These pillars are probably my most used in all of my Egyptian builds because I really, really like the way that they look. I just feel like they give the authentic Egyptian vibe. Again, a lot of this CC I will have linked below, so those of you who are looking for it, I will put the link below so you can find the CC. Because I think sometimes it's fun to recreate something in your own way. Obviously, I've downloaded a lot of other CC for different things, and sometimes when I'm going through building things, I see it and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this, and I have to look at it because I just want to see what it is. These flowers I wanted to add, it added a little bit of softness to the build and kind of made it look not quite so, what's the word? Blank, I guess. And I added to the idea of it being more lush, in the sense of more luscious greenery, which is what I wanted it to kind of appear like. Excuse me. Just playing around. I was thinking this would look cute here, but I thought it's got no relevance to it, so I think I added that there instead. Added another one there. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. This is what I was talking about. You know what I was saying earlier? The sale table. Look how crazy it looks. And super modern. I was trying to figure out a way, how can I hide this? How can I make it look more Egyptian? Or less modern, I suppose is the right word. And I honestly had no idea. I tried to cover it with like a million things and it just wasn't working. With blinds, with curtains, paintings. I love these kind of drapey things here. And this is where, in this little section here, this is where the door goes through into kind of the massagey area, which I thought it was just looked really pretty. I just thought it looked just really, really cute, really pretty. And again, archways. I didn't realize how crazy I went with these flowers. I think I went pretty crazy with the flowers, or is that it? What did I put there? I swear I left a door there. I think, oh, I was trying to figure out what to put on this flat roof. What did I end up putting on there? I think I ended up putting rugs on there. Definitely trying to go for that more authentic-y vibe again. Take a shot every time I say authentic. Literally. I just couldn't decide on what looked good or what I liked. I was trying to find the, you know, like the plants that lie flat. Does anybody know where you can find them in the game? Because I honestly have got no idea. And I couldn't seem to find them, which was driving me insane. I didn't know where to find them. So I think in the end, I end up doing some... See, those rocks would have looked cute, but... I think I used the round one that has different vibes. Or maybe I just did those. Because that looks kind of cute. Yeah, I did this. So like more of like a colourful top. Yeah, this build was a lot of fun to make, to be honest. A challenge. And it's not fully furnished on the inside. I mainly focused just on the outside. I put a few items in the rooms just so I could kind of figure out what I wanted them to be. That'll be like a next step, is doing the interiors. But anyways, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the rest of the speed build. And let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it. As always, I really appreciate you supporting my comment. Please give my video a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, my loves. Mwah.